this show starts off so freaking dark and depressing, and you want this psychic girl to go around exploding everybody's minds because of just how horrible humans are. You just want everyone to die at the beginning because of how dark and depressing it is. It's the most depressing intro I've ever seen to anything. Anything. Anime, movies, video games, anything. This is the most depressing intro ever. And then it's followed by this opening. So the show is Kotoura-san, or Kotoura-san, if I want to pronounce it a little more correct. It's a show about this girl who's born with psychic powers. She's able to read people's thoughts. And at first, nobody knows what's going on. She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know that what she's reading isn't what the people are saying. She thinks they're just speaking the words to her. And that gets her in a lot of trouble with her friends, with her family, because she starts revealing things that people don't really want revealed. All of her classmates leave her. Like, she gets left alone at school. Her parents divorce because of her, and then they both abandon her, leaving her with her grandpa and shrine keeper. And basically, she grows up into a high school student, hating everything because of her gift. And by the time she gets to this new high school, she's just flaunting her powers because she doesn't give two shits about anything. She's just like, fuck it. I have this power. No one's gonna like me. I might as well use it to tell them to back off. And the first person she meets at this new high school is this super idiotic guy who is like, he's stupid. He's very, very stupid. But he's also that super friendly stupid. He's so stupid that he's just friendly with everybody. And it throws her off. It throws her off big time. And the show's basically, they end up joining a school club that's only got 2 members before they join. It's focused on proving the existence of psychics. And the show switches between just so depressing and so serious, and everything's going downhill, just to uplifting and cheerful. It does that a lot. And it does it so well. It does it just really, really good. I absolutely love this show. The animation is great for the most part. The characters are all adorable. They go into what I like to call chibi shenanigans a lot. It's something that it's a phrase I came up with while watching Heaven's Lost Property. It's called chibi shenanigans, when a show just instantly gets out of the normal style it's been going with and just goes flat out chibi for either comic effect or adorableness or whatever. And I love chibi shenanigans, and this show does it quite a lot of times. And it's a really good show about psychics and everything. She's the only one that's been present throughout any of the show, but this show is 12 episodes long. I hope they get another season. Even if they don't, they ended it they ended it just like how I liked the ending of Say I Love You and Midori Days. They ended it in a way where it's like they could continue the story on and progress this awesome love story that they got going, but where they left off leaves it so where you could just imagine what's going to happen, and it'll be wonderful. And I'm really, really happy with this show. It's seriously, when I first saw like the first, I think it's 5 to 10 minutes of the series, I was ready to turn it off because I was so depressed. I was literally like just sad. Just the immediate feeling of sad. Like nothing else. I was like, I don't know if I could watch this. This is gonna make me kill myself. Like I've had issues in the past with depression and everything, whether it's clinical or not, it's beyond me. But this show made me feel genuinely depressed again, and I was like, I don't know if I can keep going on with this show. I might have to stop. But after the opening, I think it just, what it did was it made it so that the happy feelings were just that much happier. And it's beautiful how they did that. Another cool thing that I want to mention is that I've mentioned probably at least once on this show that my favorite detail about anime characters is their faces. I can only really draw people's faces. I can only really draw anime-style faces. I can never draw bodies. They always look somehow deformed. I can't draw bodies, but faces, I can get pretty damn good. Especially eyes. Anime eyes have always been a big thing for me. They're like my favorite feature of anime characters. This show utilizes the eyes of the character to help with the tone of the episodes in the show. Like, when it's depressing at the very beginning, the anime is pretty damn detailed. It's really detailed, and her eyes get all like just straight line, like circles and everything, so that it looks like she looks like she has those anime eyes that say, I don't care about anything anymore because nothing cares about me. She has those kind of eyes. And then once she meets this guy, it's like someone splashed color all over this anime, made it super poppy, and like she wasn't pointy faced or anything, she was round faced then. She had big eyes, and all the characters had big eyes. And then it's so cool how they managed to fit the tone of the show into simple things like the characters' eyes. That just astonishes me how they did that. And it comes back later on, because eventually, this isn't much of a spoiler, you could easily see this coming. Her mom comes back into the show eventually. Her mom that abandoned her, saying, I wish you should never have been born, before she abandoned her. And the reason, it's not a spoiler because it's in the first 10 minutes, the reason the parents divorced and left was because they were both cheating on each other, and she pretty much openly said it. She was like, oh, Dad's going to hook up with this girl, and Mom, you're going to meet this guy for dinner. And they got mad at her and then divorced. And both of them pretty much blamed her for the divorce. I'm like, you're cheating on each other. That's your fault. It's your fault. She wouldn't have figured it out if you weren't doing it. But, like, all that just adds to it makes you feel so low before it brings you right back up to the top, feeling so happy. And when the mom comes back in, she still looks the same way she was when she left the daughter. She looks in that depressing looking face and everything, the eyes that just don't care about anything. She looks like that, whereas the daughter still looks super, like, happy and everything. And sometimes when the daughter and the mom, like, connect, because the daughter, her name's Kotoura. I'm going to start calling her Kotoura instead of the daughter. She was begging as, like, I think she was like 5 or something. She was begging her mom not to leave her. And, like, when she first sees her mom back in the show, her eyes and everything instantly transgressed it. She looks terrified. She looks mortified that her mom is back because of just how much of an impact it had on her, because she was, like, alone for, like, 10 years, like, after they left. And this show handles emotion so well. Just go watch it. That's all I can say is watch it. If I had money, I would buy it immediately, but I don't right now, so it's kind of an impossibility. But if I had money, I would throw it at this company. I'd be like, please, for the love of God, give us a little more, because 12 episodes was amazing. I would love to see what you can do with another 12. Because they know how to handle emotion. They know how to draw and animate emotion. They know how to get tones setting perfectly. There's so much throughout the show too, because it's a guy-girl relationship with the psychic, the girl and the guy in the club, conflicts between the girl who likes the guy but is basically calling the psychic a monster. There's the girl going away again because she bottles everything up because she doesn't know how to express things, because anytime anybody has expressed something in their mind, she's read it and they've gotten angry, so she keeps everything to herself. Eventually she leaves because she just doesn't want anything to happen because of her. it's so much in 12 episodes, and it's got a lot of stuff. The comic relief is pretty much the club members, the president and the vice president. Even they have some dark pasts, and the show goes into murder mystery case eventually for like 3 episodes, and it all just ties in so well. This is hands down the greatest anime or movie, show, anything I've seen about psychics. And that's saying a lot, because... One second. As you can see, I am quite a big fan of the show Psych. These 12 episodes trumped the, as in series about a psychic, trumped Psych right out of the water. Just gone. So I highly recommend this show. It has jumped immediately to a favorite list of mine. Like it's right up there. I'm thinking at least top 5 favorite animes I've ever seen. Primarily because of just how well and beautifully it handles the emotions. And I just recommend it. It's so good. I'm going to put a link, obviously, in the description to Crunchyroll. Go check it out. It's for free. You can watch it on Crunchyroll for free, so that's always good. It's just so much fun. So much fun. And I really hope they make another series. Because this is also a new one. This one I think came out this past winter. So there might not even be any information about a sequel now. I'm going to look it up like immediately, because I literally just... The final episode is paused in the credits right now on the screen. And so I'm going to look up any information I can and be like, you guys, is there any word about a sequel? Any sequels? Maybe? Yes? Because everything's so well done. So yeah, go check it out. It's great.
As we play underneath, and now what I should do is